Today, workers at federal courts in Hampton Roads and around Virginia found out many of them could be furloughed. That means a lot of federal cases will be put on hold. That is our big story at 5:30. I'm David Allen.
I'm Janet Roach. We're in day 33 of the shutdown. If we reach day 41, some cases could be put on hold until funding returns. 13 News Now reporter Evan Watson spoke to court officials.
And Evan, how could those cases be affected here?
Well, if workers are furloughed, lawyers are predicting that civil cases could slow down significantly here at the federal district court. Now, criminal cases will still proceed. The court's order says that it will still proceed with necessary functions. And of course, there's a right to a speedy trial in criminal cases. But overall, with furloughed workers and less people working, the whole court system will slow significantly.
For the first time, Chief District Judge Mark Davis is recognizing that employees could be furloughed in the coming days and weeks. In a standing order sent out Tuesday, Davis writes that non-essential personnel and non-essential court activities could be suspended until funding returns and the government shutdown ends. The order doesn't say when employees will be furloughed or when cuts will be made.
When will the courts slow down? It's going to take some time. The courts will do their best to stay open for as long as possible. Slowly, some workers may be furloughed. Once they get furloughed, you'll see things slow down to a glacial pace.
The latest release on the United States Court's website says federal courts can continue operating through January 31st, or next Thursday. After that day, the release says it won't be possible to fund many court operations in February if the shutdown continues. Lawyers say the civil cases would be affected first because defendants have a right to a speedy trial in criminal cases.
Something has to stop. The civil docket would stop first, and the criminal docket would continue, but at a slower rate.
At Virginia's Eastern District Court in Norfolk, employees in the court's clerk's office say they don't know how many people could be furloughed or what areas are considered essential and will continue without government funding.
Would the court keep going even if there's no money? Would they just hope that eventually Congress and the president are going to resolve this thing?
And looking for more answers about this story and situation, I reached out to a source of the U.S. Department of Justice to see if he could provide a better explanation or more information about when these changes could happen. I received an automatic reply in the email saying I'm indefinitely out of the office because I am furloughed. So still a lot of questions to be answered around this situation in the coming days. Reporting live here in Norfolk, Evan Watson, 13 News Now.